Oh my goodness, great morning. I've got Mickey over here in a bark fest, but I wanted to pull cards. Mickey, stop. Enough. He's giving me that look like. So anyway, what happened was that Jim Sock Jordan, of course, did not make it for House Speaker. And as he left, he's poking, I guess, Scalise in the chest and said, when they vote you out, that you need to nominate me because America wants me. And he's screaming that and leaving the hall. So let's look and see. Does America want him? I highly doubt it. Underneath of it, we have the card of fantasy, up in the air, rapidly going. Rapid fantasy with this guy, okay? So he's going, charging forward and trying to hold on to some sort of votes or some confidence somewhere. We have the seeds were planted. He doesn't like the harvest, and of course he's going into the spin of drama. Dark actions, what a surprise with his message. You know, when he starts screaming that America wants me. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see what we have. The next layer. We have the White House and judgment. And I think people, this is not the White House, but the House. And they are judging him. Okay. The House is going through a difficult time trying to pick a speaker. We have the manipulation, and they are looking deeper. I think they may be tired of some of these clowns. Yeah, they're looking at the view. Now, there's a woman that's holding power that is speaking out. A number of women will be speaking out there, I'm sure. And what is coming rapidly is ongoing arguments when it comes to Speaker of the House. So we're going to pull the regular cards and see what we get here. Okay, at the center of it all, we have going into it. Yeah, things are upside down. This is not going to move forward rapidly. Above it, we have shedding light on the situation. And the foundation is a victory. So it's going to take time, but eventually they will get there. Wherever there is, going into it, we still have some of the barking mad scenario going on. Above it, the messages. So they're going to have to listen to the spin doctors that are trying to work on some sort of a delusional message that they can put out there. The foundation, though, is that there is retreat going on from these messages and trying to figure a way, working on some way forward. So I think that they are tired of this clown show of ones like, Jim Sock Jordan and Marjorie Trader Green and Handy Bobert and, the rest of the clown show there. The challenge is the message, okay? The challenge is the ideations, the new ideas, what's coming up. Don't like what's being offered up, okay? And they're trying to figure a way to go for long-term. Underneath of it, this is a big burden that they're having, and they just want to get to calmer waters with this. They see that there's been some abuse of power with this when it comes to the government positions, some dark dealings, and they are holding on to this information when it comes to especially the MAGA crowd And there's a woman that's trying to hold on to power. Now, is this on the Democrat side, or is this on the Republican ugly side? Is it Cortez, or is it like Trader Green? You know, at this point, I don't know what that is, but buying and selling with that, maybe it's the Trader Green trying to do something and put out the spin about trying to sell this. Okay, so in that case, I would say more that it's probably ones like Marjorie Trader Green or Handy Bobert, could be one of those. So let's break this down by the Pentacles. Start with Pentacles, which is grounded, what's happening now, the messages, trying to work on those for the long term. They're holding on to the information gathered, and who's trying to buy and sell what. Okay, what's being offered where. So when it comes to the mental realm, we have some that are just kind of backing off and kind of laying low. I think they're waiting to see what happens, what's new message, ideas are coming out, because they just want to go forward out of the abuse. Okay, I think they're tired of some of the shenanigans going on there. Okay, so emotionally don't like what's coming up when it comes to the Republican ugly MAGA crowd, the toxic ones there that are trying to sell what they're selling. I think Jim Sock Jordan's little display of anger, I think they're just, I am so done with these clowns. What they want is a victory. Okay, so trying to figure the next action. They are burdened by this. Maybe a woman is going to step forward with a new action. She maybe holds more power. Maybe it has to do with ones like Liz Cheney or something like that. Somebody that's more moderate that's going to be speaking out. We'll have to see. So above it, what's driving all of this, we have light on the subject of this has been overturned. They need to see it from a different viewpoint. It's hung up. We still have the barking mad scenarios out there when it comes to this government position, and some of those darker players trying to influence it. But what can you tell? Can you tell me anything more about Jim Sock Jordan? Tell me any more about Jim Sock Jordan. Okay. Yeah, he's out there, of course, trying to take some action, message of action about how unhappy he is about what's coming and what came, and he's feeling abused. Okay. So he's acting out, emotionally immature that he is. Yeah, he's acting out. I'm not happy. Well, you can be not happy. This is about an ending. Major ending. He's feeling backed up on the precipice when it comes to sharing. I think they just don't want to hear from him anymore. He's wearing on the nerves. I would say he's on their last nerve. We'll do one more. At the center, yeah, kind of having a bit of nightmares, sleepless nights of worry when it comes to moving this forward, and justice. So I think he's getting it from his, grand leader, 45. He's always in contact with 45, and 45 is saying, get me out of this, and he's hoping he'd be Speaker of the House and that he could curtail and ramrod things, and it's not happening. So fearless leader is not happy with him, let's put it that way. Oh my goodness. So let's see what's with 45. Now, he made some really big blunders the other day. We have a woman holding on with what's being worked on. Okay, and she has the goods. So I would say he's more worried about the case that's ongoing in New York. He is just fit to be tied with it because she's got the goods and he's on the outs. And so I would say that's his primary thing right now, is because all of his identity is about how rich he wants to tell people he is. And when it comes out that he's not, it's going to really wreak havoc with his ID, his identification. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online out here from the Rio Grande in the Vardo van. Thanks for tuning in.